Hey guys, Kurt here of NK Garage, and we're back with another budget tool haul. So today we went on Facebook Marketplace and we were able to find this lot of tools. Lady had it listed for 150 bucks. We offered her 100 and she countered at 120. And this is what we got. We got this cheap tool chest, pretty loaded with tools. We got this thing. We'll get more into that later. And a couple odds and ends. But let's get into what everybody's waiting for. What's inside the box? So we'll start off probably with the bottom drawer. One of the slides is missing, so we're just going to take it out. First up, we have a Craftsman USA 10 through 19 millimeter 12-point socket set. It's on the original plastic. Somebody cut it down, probably to fit in the toolbox, but it's all here. This does not include an 11 millimeter. These are G series, and they're in pretty good shape. Next up, Craftsman Flying V, the butterfly. Really nice ratchet. 1/2-inch drive, works perfect, very clean, very nice condition. We got another ratchet in here. This one's a snap-on. F710B. I should know that, but it took me a second. This one does work, but I think it's going to need a rebuild. Got a breaker bar in here. More Craftsman Flying V. This guy was obviously a Craftsman guy, so there's going to be a lot of that in here. Nice, good shape on this one. Clicks in all the joints, nice and tight. 15-inch. Really nice. Got a couple of extensions in here. These three are Craftsman Flying V. We got a 6-inch for 3/8 drive, 10-inch for 3/8 drive, and a 10-inch for 1/2-inch drive. We have a Craftsman Flying V T-handle breaker bar with the bend feature. Other than the bend, it's actually in pretty nice shape. We got another T-handle breaker bar, 1/2-inch drive, but this one is a Husky CS70, made in USA, and this thing's like practically new old stock. It doesn't even look like a socket's ever been on there. Real nice. We got an assortment of sockets down here, so I'll probably go through a little bit of here and there. Got some more extensions. Here's the extensions. We got a Thorson 3-inch extension, unbranded 2-inch extension, Craftsman 3-inch for 1/4-inch drive, Thorson 2-inch for 1/4-inch drive, and a Thorson 6-inch for 1/4-inch drive. We have a couple of universal joints here. We got an SK for 3/8 drive, Craftsman for 1/4-inch drive, TrueCraft 3/8 drive, and an SK 7/16 swivel socket. Plus, I just noticed another 1/2-inch for Craftsman. Now we'll look at some of the specialty sockets. Walden drag-link socket. We have a New Britain hex socket. I've got two crow's foot. This one here is a Proto 1/2-inch, and this one's a 5/8 Napa. We have this Proto flat blade. Craftsman Torx. Not sure what Torx. T45. Craftsman Phillips. I think it's a Phillips number 3. And then we got this guy. Surprisingly, I've never seen this before, so I had to look it up. It's Craftsman 42528. And what this is, it's a socket with a battery in it, and it has this little extension piece on it. And when you push down here, it activates the battery, and it has a little light here. Not really sure how that comes in handy. I mean, if you're on your socket, you just push, and the light would come through. I think it's kind of a gimmick. Let me know if anybody out there has actually used this. If this was, maybe it is useful. Let me know.
We did test that. The battery is just dead. It does work.
We got a bunch of other sockets in here. So a lot of Craftsman Flying V, including some of these deep well sockets for 1/2-inch drive. We got the 15/16, 7/8, 1-inch. There's a lot of Craftsman Flying V, so I'll throw them all here real quick. So we've got 22 Craftsman Flying V sockets. Most of them are 1/2-inch drive. We did get a nice little 8-point here, 1/2-inch drive. That's the 3/4 inch. We did get a couple 3/8 drive ones. Here's another 8-point here, 11/16. Pretty nice stuff. And you'll notice the condition on all of them is really, really good. Very shiny, light use. The rest of the stuff in here is either more Craftsman. We got one snap-on socket, 1/2-inch for 3/8 drive, 6-point deep. We have an Indestro here, Indestro Super, 5/8, 8-point. And there's a lot of Thorson. So I'll make a little handful, but most of the stuff that's left down here is all Thorson. I don't see any USA marks, so I don't know if that is USA or Taiwan. I have seen them before with the Taiwan writing, so I just don't know. There's some SK stuff in here, a couple of SK sockets. There's a couple of proto, like 1 or 2 proto pieces. Here's one right here, a little proto 12-point. Got this Crescent, Jamestown, New York socket, 3/8, 12-point, 1/2-inch drive. And that pretty much sums it up. So let me clean all this back in the drawer, and then we'll go on to the next drawer. All right, now on to the next drawer. And this is the wrenches drawer. First up, I got a Crestalloy, made in USA, 12-inch adjustable wrench. Very nice. I think I'll separate these into piles of like brands, and then we can go through all of those just to save some time. All right, guys, I just had to sort out the tools. It was getting to me. So let's take a look at what we got. All over here in the left side of the table is all Indestro. We got some double open-end wrenches here. Pretty nice start to a set here. We got this guy here is a little bit of an oddball, different kind of series. Got a little combination wrench here. So I'll put that up with these guys. Kind of helps with that. So we got some combination wrenches up here, which I think are Indestro. I don't know. Maybe these are just USA. I'm not really sure. This one's definitely an Indestro. We've got 5 consecutive pieces of Indestro combination wrenches here. 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 15/16, and 1-inch. These things are just in beautiful condition. Really nice. Made in USA. That would be quite nice for a collection. We got some double box up here, the offset double box. Again, just also Indestro. So move on to some Craftsman. Various pieces down here, double open end, a metric, 1/2-inch, ratcheting double box. 2 of the speed wrenches, 1/2-inch and 5/8, practically unused. 3 tappet wrenches, Craftsman, the number 1, 2, and 3. Got a Craftsman double open, 1 1/16 by 1 1/8. We got a Craftsman old underline logo C1 wrench. That one is pretty cool. And while we're talking about Craftsman, I got up here and I did the series. So we've got some metric double open wrenches, the 6x8, 7x9, 10x11, 12x14, 13x15, 17x19. Then we have a Sears SAE double open and a Sears SAE double box. Then we got 4 Dunlap offset double box wrenches. Nice set. Everything here is in just fantastic condition, so you don't normally see these in sets or in this good a condition. And then we have 4 fuller, just random pieces over here. There was one more adjustable wrench, the TrueCraft 10-inch, made in Japan. And then in the box, I kind of put some of the oddballs, but there's still some goodies in here, like this little snap-on, 5/16 by 11/32, double open. We have a Par X 9/16 wrench, SK 5/8, Waltham Sure Grip, West Germany. Got 2 wrenches branded WT Grant. We have a small little PNC here, double open. Got 2 Great Neck combination wrenches, a Stanley combination wrench, got a Barkalow Buffalo double open. We have a Plum 5/8 combination wrench, a handful of ignition wrenches made by Oxwall, and then this just unbranded but USA made wrench. So that's most of the good stuff. We did not put anything in there. We separated all the Taiwan junk and put it in here, but you could see how much came along with all the good stuff. And then I made like a little miscellaneous drawer. Got a cold chisel, maybe a 3/4 inch, unbranded. Got this folding ruler, or I guess yardstick, because I think it's 3 feet. Kind of cool. Craftsman cold chisel. Just a little breaker bar for going in if you have one of the tools with the hole in it. Little security bit set. And this Chinese brand extractor kit. So, what else did we get? We got this 4-in-1 lug nut tire changer made by Electrolyte. So it says Electrolyte Corp in there. Kind of cool. I don't normally care for these things, but when they do have old brands on them, I think it's pretty cool. It's got the sizes here, which is nice. We got this thing, and at first we thought it was a tackle box, but we looked it up, and this is a like emergency health first aid first responder kit. It's a really nice box, and the orange is pretty cool. There's just some junk in here. Some of the tools were in here, but it's actually pretty heavy duty. It's made out of plastic, which makes it lightweight, but the plastic is really super strong. And it's a nice box. This would make an excellent tackle box or also a first aid kit. So we looked it up on eBay, and you can actually get $50 plus shipping for these. We got 2 cans of white spray paint. We got this 20-foot
Ratchet strap.
ratchet strap. We got a 20-foot ratchet strap. We got the Stanley sharpshooter electric little stapler. We got a Black & Decker circular saw and a Black & Decker hedge trimmer. We don't really have a need for the plug-in tools, but it was kind of just part of the deal. The lady was just cleaning up and getting rid of stuff. So I think it was a good haul. Wasn't a lot of money. Wasn't a whole lot of tools, but there was a lot of great stuff in here. And I was really happy to see the stuff in the sets, or at least most of sets. So you guys are probably thinking, wow, those tools are really clean. But we did buy this morning, and I was actually in the other room listing tools on eBay. So Nick was in here with our ultrasonic cleaner, and he cleaned everything just with the greaser, just so it makes everything nice and shiny. We thought maybe that would help with the YouTube video, help them try to see some of the tools. And this is just part of the process that we do before we either keep or resell the tools. We like to clean them. And we got the ultrasonic cleaner a couple weeks ago, and we absolutely love it. We actually ordered a bigger one already. I got the cheapest Chinese one I could find to start with, and it works. They're probably all made in the same factory anyways. But we ended up buying the V4, the 30 liter. So I think this is a 10 liter.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 10 liter. And the only problem, it is loud, but they're probably all loud. The only problem with the 10 liter is it's just not big enough to do some of the larger wrenches and stuff. So we throw everything in there: sockets, wrenches, extensions, ratchets, the adjustable wrenches. We've been throwing screwdrivers in it. If you are putting stuff that has plastic in it, just keep the temperature a little bit lower. But the higher temperature really does help clean, along with the degreaser and the ultrasonic. So just a little show and tell with that. We'll probably do a video on it at some point, but we're going to wait for the bigger one to come in just because it's going to be more impressive. So that's it for today. Let me know what you guys think is your favorite find of the day. I think for me, this 5-piece industrial wrench set, I find industrial all the time, but not like this condition, and I never find a consecutive set like that. That was pretty cool. So I want to thank you guys for watching, as always. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys on the next one.